Hi, I'm Mark Ruel, and here's the iHonestlyThink.com honest picks of the day. The first game I'm going to talk about is the New York Mets at the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers surprisingly swept yesterday's doubleheader, including an 8-1 win over the returning Max Scherzer just back from his 10-game suspension. Today's matchup features Justin Verlander, the former Tiger, making his first start of the season off of IL and first ever for the Mets. And he'll be opposed by Tigers lefty Eduardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 2-2 in the season and 6 starts. Verlander will certainly be restricted by a pitch count in his first start of the season. I don't expect more than 5 innings from the future Hall of Famer. This will force the Mets to tax a bullpen that utilized 5 pitchers in 8 2/3 innings in yesterday's doubleheader. Meanwhile, Tiger starter Rodriguez has been outstanding in his 2 home starts this season, allowing just 1 run in 12 1/3 innings of work. I like the Tigers to win this game and pull off a surprising sweep of the Mets. The money line is a solid plus 150. If you're a little hesitant about the money line, take the Tigers with plus 1.5 runs. The second game will be the Minnesota Twins taking on the White Sox in Chicago. The Twins have dropped each of the first 2 games of the series, and the White Sox now have won 3 straight games. And this is coming off of a stretch they lost 14 games in 17. One major factor for the White Sox struggles was the loss of all-star shortstop Tim Anderson. Chicago is now just 3-15 without Anderson this season, and his return, not surprisingly, came at the beginning of this 3-game winning streak. Anderson went 3-4 last night, was on base 4 times. Minnesota will send righty Pablo Lopez to the hill in today's finale. He's been solid on the road this season with an ERA under 3. He'll be opposed by Chicago starter Lucas Giolito, who's been even better at home with an ERA under 2 in 3 starts. He also has the fortune of matching up with a Twins lineup that is just hitting just .216 on the road this season. The White Sox are a completely different team with Anderson at the top of the lineup, and I like them to complete the sweep today. Take the White Sox with a plus 110 money line. And if you want to double down a little bit on that one, I like the under 9 runs in this game as well. If you took my picks yesterday, you scored 2 quality wins with the Celtics at minus 8.5. They won comfortably. And the Kansas City Royals at a solid plus 150 money line. And remember, if you want more in-depth views of my picks, find them at winnersandwhiners.com. And if you're interested in my premium picks, you can find those here, experts.winnersandwhiners.com/cappers/15. I'll leave those both up in the description. You can also find these videos and more content on our site, iHonestlyThink.com. And that's what I honestly think today.